Hi guys. Oh, I don't know what happened. What is this? Oh, I'm not really good at doing videos, so I want to talk to you guys, or I wanted to talk to you guys about stalking and the lengths that the cult of Scientology, the cult, not the church, the cult ran by the mob, that makes most of its money with drugs and abusive labor and trafficking. I wanted to give you an example of what I go through on a daily basis. I have a video of a woman sitting 2 cars from my car. What they do is, if I decide to leave the house, they have people outside, and then they have people by my car. Sometimes they have these people just standing there because they've already been cued that I'm leaving my building, and they know where my car's parked. It's parked either close to my building across the street, or it's parked up the street, depending if there's street sweeping. Um, so so for instance, yesterday when I left my house, they had this woman sitting in a white car in the red zone, just waiting and waiting and waiting there. And now you would think this could just be anybody in the neighborhood. No, this is no matter where I park. When I park up there, they used to have this guy do this to me. He used to be waiting over there to see if I was going jogging, to see if I was going for a walk in the other direction, to see what I was doing, if I was going to catch the bus. And what's dangerous about that is when they stalk you, that's like the person that gives everybody else out there, out in the field, the 411 on, you leaving, which direction you're leaving. They know when I go up the canyon and I'm in tennis shoes running that I'm going jogging, and I have a very high intensity run. And so they had this woman sitting in her car, and I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about, because there's an individual by the name of what's this guy's name? Tiziano Lugli. He's actually on YouTube, and he has a video called Scientology Fairgame. Hold on. It's called Scientology Fairgame and Harassment, Stalking, Intimidation, Dangerous Car Chases. Okay, so he had help, a couple of his friends, whoever it was, helped him capture what it's like. For me, having people sit outside, next to my car, stand outside my car, people parked around my car so they can report where I'm going, what direction I'm going in, what I'm doing, so that all the other stalkers can start in on me, whether they're just going to stalk me, follow me into stores, or possibly surround me and assault me, run into my car with their car. It's always, you just never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to show you a little bit of this video on YouTube. And so the spelling of this guy's name, let's see if I can get it. It's Tiziano is his first name. His last name is Lugli, or Luigi, Lugli, Lugli. So I just want to show you what he posted. And I just want to say that in the beginning of this video, his video, he edited it to where it seems like it could be fake. It seems like it's, you know, like entertainment. And so if you don't happen to know better like myself, you would think this is just entertainment. It's a joke. It's not real. But I personally know it's real, because these people, when they're parked along the street where you live, you have people in their cars sitting there with walkie-talkies, people sitting in their cars. And then when you catch them, sometimes they act like they're sleeping. Yeah. They would do this to me going to the grocery store, coming from the grocery store. This is so criminal what goes on. So this guy captured a little bit of it, a lot of it. I do recognize one of my stalkers in his video. It's an Asian guy who drives a white Rolls Royce. He's stalked me on Franklin. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this for you so you can see. Again, the beginning makes it seem like it's just a joke, it's not for real, but this is real. This is just how he happened to put it together. So take a look. Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry. Let me see if I could do this right. I don't know what happened.
Bring me everyone. I mean everyone.
Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Maybe blowing the whistle a lot harder than maybe I originally thought. I told you.
Becomes wonder, and the mundane becomes the magical.
Bring me
David
everyone.
Blaine Ascension, August through.
Wait, hold on. I don't know if you guys got that, because I had something else playing in the background. I'm sorry. I'm like the worst YouTuber. Sorry. Whatever. Yeah, I'm bad.
Blowing the whistle a lot harder than maybe I originally thought. I told you. Manny. Bring me everyone. I mean everyone. Things are really exciting today. Let me fill you in. Matter of fact, the excitement, we're in the middle of it. How about at least 75 cars put on tracking down, grid deployed all over LA, everything from motorcycles to a $500,000 white Bentley, everything in between. Anyway, we've driven about 40
There's the Rolls
miles and
Royce.
seen at least 25 to 30 cars, sometimes 3 times that many, places parked on various strategic intersections, 75-mile radius or something. He's pissed off for some reason.
See how like that guy's just sitting in his car? Like,
Then you have this one. 6 KVA 780. He's the boss. He is the boss. You got motorcycle hiding. You got Bentley. Call Mike. Tell Mike I send my love.
they have like all these fair game people sit outside your house in cars with walkie-talkies. It's just this. I don't understand how people can call this a religion.
got you. And he's taking a picture of me.
And sometimes they get ballsy and they'll come out and take a picture of you. But I mean, who cares?
Send it to your client. He loves Ducatis. Send it to your client. He loves Ducatis.
They're fucking
Only
weird.
if he knew how to write them. Man, good to see you. Been a while. Hey, he's a private investigator. Hey, how are you? Did you ready of that pussy of Mike? Did you ready of that pussy of Mike?
See, like that's how they are.
He's a pussy.
They sit with their walkie-talkies. They have. This is sick shit they do with all kinds of people, children.
Stop following me. Stop it. Stop it. You're never gonna get shit from me. Fucking PI.
Okay, so
I'm not following you. You're not following me? No, I'm not following you. I could care less about you. Okay, what were you doing? It's none of your business.
So we're gonna call the police. Yeah, I will.
You turn in the middle of the street.
So, I just want to say that they end up catching. I don't know if it's a PI or what, but they end up catching a couple dudes, a dude. But them sitting in cars and near my car, or as I cross underneath the freeway. This insanity is what this cult does. Okay, it's not a religion. I'm going to say they're on their way to their final countdown. Because I can't even lead a normal life. Because people who aren't aware of what goes on with this cult and are contacted into turning against me or into thinking I'm like this horrible person and I can't be trusted, and they gotta help these stalker cult members infiltrate my life and work against me. I mean, they had my own family do this to me. So anyways, I just wanted to give you an example of that. But the woman who was sitting 2 cars from my car, just sitting in a red zone yesterday, I'm going to post that on YouTube. So I'll just title that Cult Stalker Fairgame in White Car, something like that. And so I was walking to my car, and there they are. They have someone sitting in their car just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Or they usually have people standing outside my car. And they keep standing there until I leave. They're reporting to all the other stalkers, cult stalkers in town, or whoever's in the field, whoever's listening, who was part of that stalking that day, what direction I'm going in and stuff like that, what I'm wearing. Sometimes they try to get photos of me. They're recording everything. So when they tell me I can't record them, it's a joke. And if I have the energy, if I happen to have room on my phone, I pull my phone out anyways. And what's really sad is right before I got assaulted outside my house, I tried capturing some photos of some of the people who were outside my house. And my landlord actually told me I didn't have a right to do that. And then I got assaulted. And then she told me after I got assaulted, I couldn't be taking pictures of those people. So, we're going to see how this pans out between me and my landlord, because, I was living here when I was put in crutches, and she had the nerve to make comments about that, snarky comments, as if I was in the wrong for being scared and for being upset for what happened to me. So this is the sick stuff they do to people that you know, people that are your contacts, people who are part of your life. They try to twist everything around to make it seem like you're the problem. You know, when you're targeted, they're going to discredit you. They're going to slander you. They're going to make stuff up. So the more they do that, and they have a PI say, oh, I'm a PI, you know, that's their like credibility. That's how they, you know, convince people in your life. If they're not already Scientologists, they convince people in your life to turn against you. So this guy Tiziano, he's very fortunate. He had people who could help him document on camera what these people do, and how this is not a religion, people. This is fair game. Fair game is they're trying to put you in a position where they can either kill you or kidnap you or create hardship to break your life, even if you know, they have to wait outside your house when you leave to work every morning. So I also wanted to say that I put a picture on my Twitter of a Hispanic guy, and you know, when I leave my house, I always I'm always having to deal with getting followed. And depending on how much energy I have, sometimes I'll keep track of it, and sometimes I just hope for the best, that I can do what I need to do and I can make it home safely. On this occasion, as I left my house, I started getting followed as usual, and I started going from the 101 south. I think it was on Wilcox or something, and this guy followed. And when you've been going through this for so long, you can kind of see who's doing what and who's on your tail. So I abruptly pulled over before I got to Sunset, and this person abruptly pulls over, but he does a little bit more than that. He decides he's going to drive up right behind me and park. So I was like, no. And I got out of my car and I took a picture of his ass, and I posted it on my Twitter. So I just really want to propose that, you know, if I end up having the resources to try to get some legal representation and protection from these monsters that call themselves a religion, this criminalistic organization, I really want to try to press charges against everybody I post who's stalking me or taking part in stalking, as they sit outside my house, as they follow me through town, the people who've assaulted me, the woman who had a canister in her hand and hit me with it when I was crossing the street. My hand, I believe, has healed, but I can't put weight on it. So I don't know if I need to go to the judge and ask if I can carry something, because as a result of them framing me and hijacking me back in January, not only am I on probation and I can't put a finger on these people, even if it's protection, because when they surround you, you're being surveilled. You're under surveillance. They will completely twist it and say you were the aggressor. And I'm not willing to take that chance. So I take the abuse. I don't lift a finger. So I don't know if I have to go to a judge. I don't like violence. I don't want. It's just, you know, this is the predicament I'm put in. So anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to kind of give you guys the 411 on, you know, what it's like for me to leave my house There's always people outside my building waiting to see where I'm going, what direction I'm going in. Or if I park up the street, they have people in cars just sitting there all day waiting for me to come out so they can keep stalking me throughout my daily activities and routine. And sometimes if they, and again, they could have my car GPSed, my tracking my phone, and, this is the crimes that they do, so they can get their hands on you. I'm going to post that video of that girl sitting 2 cars in front of my car, and she's in the red zone, just sitting there all day, sitting there. They used to have this guy do this to me when I would head that or park in that area. He would be there when I would go jogging, report to the people out in the field that I'm going jogging. If I was going to the bus stop, he would report that. If I was, whatever I was doing, they report. That's not a religion, guys. That's not a religion. So, I want to talk about another subject too. I'm going to do that on my next video. Alright, guys. I hope everyone's well. Be thankful for all that you have. And try not to take each other for granted.